end up as a habitual, you're going to be sitting at the prison explaining to somebody why you're doing 25 years for stealing a bicycle tire. And then you're going to be saying, I can't believe somebody sent me to jail for a bicycle tire, when this is what you're doing. So if it's a drug or alcohol problem that's going on with you, they can take care of you at the prison with that as far as getting you help. If it's something else, you're going to have to change. Otherwise, you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life.
Today in Bexar County Court, the case of State versus Roland George Ramirez takes a sharp turn when a routine theft charge uncovers a deeper pattern of bad choices. Watch closely, because what starts as a simple plea hearing quickly becomes a reality check from the judge herself. Ramirez stands accused of stealing scrap metal, aluminum and copper, worth under $20,000. But with prior convictions, the stakes just skyrocketed. This isn't just about theft. It's about second chances running out. Let's dive in.
CR 008045, State versus Roland George Ramirez. Can I have parties announced?
Florida Espinosa for the state.
Orlando Augusta, known for defense.
And are you Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
You have, Judge.
Excuse me, can I have your microphone? Thank you. All right, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ramirez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. At this time, state would urge an oral motion to amend on the enhancement paragraph 1. The conviction date is listed as the 6th day of June, but we would ask that it be amended to the 2nd of June, as that was a clerical error.
Any objection?
We have no objections to that, Judge. And my understanding is that we're not changing the offense, we're just amending for the correct date.
All right. Do you have any objection with that amendment?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And other than that, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You're charged with theft of material, aluminum, bronze, copper, or brass, less than $20,000. Normally, that's a state jail felony, but with the enhancement, if the state is able to prove up the enhancement, then your range of punishment will be anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record for a moment. All right, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court doesn't have to follow that plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
Mr. Ramirez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering into this plea bargain agreement, if you're not a citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. No applications. The state will take in consideration 2025 PF 34003 and 2025 PF 34004. And there is to be restitution, if any, to Daniel Ramirez. Did you understand that to be your plea? Thank you. Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. Thank you. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, there be any such motions? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that there be no contact with Danny's Metal Recycling at 1532 Somerset Road, 78211. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
At this point, the court officially finds Roland Ramirez guilty, and not just guilty, but enhanced. That means his prior record has now pushed what would have been a low-level state jail felony into a third-degree felony, carrying a punishment range of up to 10 years. This is where repeat offenses come back to haunt you. Now notice how the judge methodically confirms every legal detail of the indictment, the plea, the waiver of rights, ensuring Ramirez knows exactly what he's giving up. This isn't just formality, it's legal precision. The moment he says, "Yes, Your Honor," he's locking in his fate.
And to the enhancements that are listed, both enhancements, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
Did you review and state you may be excused? Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. The court will find the enhancements true based upon your plea of true and based upon State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client? Anything you wish to say?
No, Your Honor.
And I'm assuming you don't know Daniel Ramirez?
No, no.
All right, the court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. Taking consideration 2025 PF 34003, 2025 PF 3004. There's to be restitution, if any, to Daniel Ramirez. There's to be no contact with Danny's, and that's Danny with an I, Metal Recycling at 1532 Somerset Road, 78211. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. So why do you continue to steal? What's going on in your life?
It was just a bad choice I made.
Well, I mean, how old are you?
41.
All right, so why are you making these bad choices? You're 41.
Yeah, I was just, on a need for money at that time.
So here's the thing. If everybody who needed money, and I've been in situations where I've needed money, if everybody would decide, you know, I need some extra money, I'm behind, let me go steal, what kind of society would we have? And you're going to have to start making a decision, because otherwise you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in prison. Because as you can see, this is a state jail felony. 180 days of 2 years in the state jail facility, and you've been enhanced to a 3rd-degree felony. And at some point, this enhancement is going to end up being a habitual. And this is now, you know, 3rd degree. If you pick up a 3rd-degree felony, they can use your 3rd degrees to enhance. And if you end up as a habitual, you're going to be sitting at the prison explaining to somebody why you're doing 25 years for stealing a bicycle tire. And then you're going to be saying, I can't believe somebody sent me to jail for a bicycle tire, when this is what you're doing. So if it's a drug or alcohol problem that's going on with you, they can take care of you at the prison with that, as far as getting you help. If it's something else, you're going to have to change. Otherwise, you're going to end up in prison for the rest of your life. All right, good luck to you, okay? Yes.
And there it is, you may cheat. The judge delivers a sobering message. Ramirez, now 41, admits it was just a bad choice and a need for money. But the judge doesn't let that slide. She reminds him, and everyone listening, that desperation doesn't excuse crime. Her warning is crystal clear: keep repeating these mistakes, and that 2 years could easily turn into 25. It's a powerful reminder of how the system escalates punishment for habitual offenders, especially under Texas law.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. All right, state and defense, why should I accept this plea?
It's a good resolution to it. I need to clear the record, Your Honor.
Yes.
With this one, we had attempted, but we had not made contact yet with the mother
Mhm.
of the child, and that is the reason for the plea as it is, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. The court is going to sentence you to a $500 fine, time and money run concurrent, 146 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Amari Poe and Jasmine Hunt. Court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we can go off the record. From reading this, you don't have the patience or the self-control to be around children and to parent children, based upon what I've read here. And it appears that the only reason why this offer is being extended or was extended is because the state has been unable to contact the child's mother. So this is what I know from my time living on the planet. When you raise your hand to a child in anger, that's not a good thing, because